So good evening again, everyone. I'm talking quietly again because I don't think I'm supposed to be here. But there is a footpath, or what appears to be a footpath, but there is no footpath sign. But it's not closed off, it's not gated off or anything. Anyway, I found another bluebell wood and it's stunning. Okay, but what I'm doing this evening, as opposed to last week, is after I reviewed the images on Lightroom of the bluebells that you've already seen, I thought there is so much more that I think can be done with them. So I'm out this evening and I'm trying to be a little bit arty-farty. I'm trying a bit of ICM, straightish trees, bluebells, trees, and a little bit of the sky as well, I think, adds to the composition. So you've got purple and lilac, and then the greenery, because everything is really, really vivid, bright green. It's been raining this afternoon, and then a little bit of the sky as well. I think makes for a decent composition. I've got a bit of a mixture, some without the sky and some with the sky, and some that I am going to crop, and I've experimented with different shutter speeds and different aspect ratios. What I'm fancying is a triptych, 3 images, all ICM, all from this woodland, but all slightly different. Whether that pans out or not after I've got home and I've had a look at them, who knows. But I'm here in this fantastic woodland. It's absolutely still. There's an ever so slight breeze blowing. All I can hear are the birds. And the birds, nothing else. So yeah, this is a nice little bit of woodland, this. It's right by the road. There's a gap in the wall and there is a footpath here leading in, but it doesn't seem to go anywhere. It just stops. But there are no signs actually saying that it's a public footpath. But I'm thinking, with a gap in the wall, then it must be. But there's not a soul around, just me. The only thing that's disturbed my peace is a couple of motorcyclists, and they were on the road down here. And that's the only things that I've heard in the 2 hours that I've been in this woodland. so I can't complain. All I can hear is birds. It's fantastic. But I like I said earlier, the idea of a triptych. I want 3 images, all from this same woodland, all of different compositions, all ICM, and all in a square format, in the square aspect ratio. So that's where I've got my camera set on, so I can pick out the compositions before I go into ICM, moving the camera around. But I mean, a little bit further in, but that way, when I walked into this woodland, I saw there is a patch of beech saplings, and they were, and still are probably going to be, although it's really dull now, and I think the sun is setting in the wrong place. They were, earlier on, they were backlit, so I'm thinking if I can get back there it should be okay. ICM, it don't have to be, everything's obviously out of focus anyway, but the vivid blue and violet of the bluebells, and then the vivid green of the beech saplings, with just a little bit of sky poking through the canopy above, in ICM, in the square format, might just be the last image that I get for this series of triptych images that I'm trying to create from in here. So I'm just going to have a little walk. Look at this, it's beautiful. There is a footpath here winding through this wood, but I can't see where it is because it's clearly managed. So to be honest, I don't want anybody knowing that I'm here. So if anybody watching this knows where I am, you're more than welcome to comment, but I'm not going to say where it is. It's beautiful. So at the minute I've got the camera on the tripod with the wide angle 16 to 35 on the front of it, because I saw quite a nice composition as I was walking back through this woodland, but because the light is fading now, I needed to lengthen the shutter speed quite considerably. I've had the ISO bumped up quite a lot while I've been doing the ICM, because obviously it's camera movement anyway, so any noise in the image, it's not going to be noticeable anyway. See, there's another lovely composition here now as I'm walking through this wood. So yeah, camera, tripod, low ISO, long shutter speed for the time being, while I make my way back through this woodland back towards the car to find those beech saplings. But every time I keep setting off, I see another composition, so I'm going to grab this and then I will get a couple of ICM images of that. It's like a little creche, like a little nursery of beech saplings, and I'll get a couple of photographs from there in a bit.